Hello everyone. The topic for the day is essay writing, and in this video I shall be giving you some tips to write an effective essay. So let's not waste time and let's straight away start with the topic. So before I start giving you the details, I'd like to pose some questions to you. First question related to the topic is, when was this word essay used for the first time? So when I ask this question normally to students, they make wild guesses. Some say 18th century, some say 14th century, some even talk about when they use the word essay for the first time, so they second or third standard. But by this question I mean the specific year in which this word was used. So the answer is that the word essay was first of all used in the year 1588. I repeat, it was used first of all in the year 1588. This leads us to the next logical question. Who was the first person to use the word essay? First person to use the word essay was the writer Michel de Montaigne, who used it in the book Essays, Essais, and since then the word has been used to denote a short work which expresses the writer's point of view on the topic at hand. Now, this definition that I gave to you, a short work which expresses the writer's point of view on the topic at hand, it has three important set of words. The first one is short work, second one is the writer's perspective, and the third one is topic at hand. So let's discuss these three sets of words one by one. So the first set of words is short work. Now the implication of this is that what should be the ideal length of an essay. So friends, the ideal length of an essay should be around 350 words. In the Indian context though, normally students are asked to write 500 words essays. Now, what is the reason for it? See, in the Indian examination context, the basic focus is to judge the writing ability of a person. So the word limit is 500 words. But theoretically speaking, through an essay, it is judged whether a person has his own opinion or not. This is the second point in the definition also. So 350 words is considered to be good enough length to judge whether a person has a specific definitive opinion on the topic. So we are clear about the length. Length should be around 350 words. Next important thing, writer's own opinion, writer's own perspective. Yes, this is important. You have to express your own opinion, your own stand on the topic. Now normally people have this opinion that they either have to express the things that are kind of universally acceptable, or when they have to write an essay, they have to take a neutral sort of a stance all the time. I'll not prescribe both these things. Let's discuss it more to be clear about it. If you have a particular opinion on the topic, it might be against the things that are normally acceptable. Kindly stick to it. Why? Because in an ideal situation, not in the examination situation, in an ideal situation you will be given some time to do some research on the topic, and if you believe firmly in something, chances are that you'll be able to present your ideas in a better way. Why? Because you'll be able to research the ideas properly. Even if it is an exam situation and if you're well read, I personally believe that if you believe in something, you should be able to present your ideas in a better way. Let's have an example. Let us suppose the topic is population explosion. Now the normally accepted thing is that population explosion is bad for any country. Agreed. But if I believe that population explosion can have some benefits also, for instance in the sense of creation of a very big market within the country, I should stick to the stand, provided I have more points to prove what I firmly believe in. The next thing that I stated, that normally students have this feeling that they should take a neutral sort of a stand, and that is the best way forward. Maybe yes, again if we talk about the examination situation wherein you have to write 500 words, but if you keep in mind the basic aim of an essay, then I'll say try to take one particular stand either in favor of the topic or against the topic. If you just opt for neutral stand, you will be facing a lot of problem, because on majority of the occasions, we all are not very well read, and when we are not well read, what do? We present a very lopsided view of the topic. We present, for instance, 5 points in favor of something and 2 points against something, and then we try to summarize it by saying that if at all we can concentrate on the positives, then future is good for us. In such an approach, we are not able to present our own opinion. So kindly take one stand. Third thing in the definition was topic at hand. So yes, it is important, you have to stick to the topic. Don't leave that topic, please, because normally the tendency in all the students is to increase the length by talking about whatever comes into their mind. Now this approach will not work. I'll give you an example. Let us suppose, again the topic is saying population explosion in India. Now as a writer of the essay, I am expected to stick to only India. Comparison and contrast can be made for sure, but if I start this comparison with Japan and I go into the details of causes why population growth rate is very low in Japan, if I start discussing those causes, it's not going to work. So maybe in a paragraph or max 2, I can do these comparisons and contrasts and then shift back to the topic that was population explosion in India. So very quickly, if we have to summarize the definition of an essay. So friends, an essay stands for a short work, 350 words ideally, which talks about the writer's own perspective, own opinion, your own opinion as an essay writer on the topic at hand. You do not have to leave the topic, you have to stick to the topic and then move forward.